after a nice explosive shit, my ass feels like a big city. Let me explain. The inner part, this very center, is just like the inner city. It's very dirty. It's grimy. It's where the heart of all the mess and action really is going down. The farther you go out, now you're on the outside of the perimeter, the alleyway, or the fringes of the city, you still have reminiscence, like you still have action, right? It's a little dirty. It's less than the inner part of the city. It's getting a little bit better. But then when you get out to the very outside, right? Now, those are sort of like the suburbs. Now, I personally like to go in for a little dab check, okay? Now, some people think that dabs are drugs. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Some think it's like a dabbing. I don't know. Is that a dab? Dab. But me, I have a specific way of dealing with it. Now, I know that when I get up and I lift the toilet seat, it's going to be a wreck underneath there. I mean, it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be probably even on the tank behind me, okay? So I've got some cleanup procedures that I have to do. But what I will do is take a 3-folder, okay? I like to take it off. I'll fold it 3 times. If I can hold the roll, now I do the mummy because it's way more efficient. And then I take that off and then it's in a fold. It's like a pre-fold, right? But it's a roll fold. I don't just wad it up. That's just ridiculousness. But if it's on the roll and I can't get the roll off, then I take off about 6 sheets and then I'll fold it like that. Then I go in very strategically with my dominant hand, not my left hand. I don't know why. I just feel more confident in not getting shit on my hand with my dominant hand. You know, I feel like if I go in with my left, I'm coming out with some like extracurricular activity, right? And who really wants it? So I'll go in and I'll do a little dab. I'll first get the little nuggets hanging down, you know, not shit nuggets. No, my nuggets, you know. Sometimes they're big and relaxed, and sometimes they're tucked up tight. But I feel like I got to check to see if they have any splatter on them, right? And then I'll do a check, you know. I'll be like, all right, not 1, 2 dots, not bad. I don't need to go in for another dab, right? Then I'll start patting the outside just for a preliminary check. A preliminary, there's another word here, a preliminary surveillance. Yes, to survey what the fringes of the suburbs look like, okay? If I don't get much action, I'm good with just a dab, okay? I might go ahead and fold it then and go ahead and wipe the suburbs down, give it a nice groomed look, you know, all their grass is nice and pretty out there, their mailboxes are in a row, everything's in order. Then once I start moving closer to the center of the city, then I'll start wiping very strategically again. I'll get a new roll, I'll fold it, and I'll do a perimeter check. I don't put much pressure on the center because I know when I go there, I'm going to get action. So I'm just looking for the outside fringes to see what the condition of that area is, and if I need to spend more time there or I need to go ahead and get down and dirty. Now, once I do that, I move right to this the center. Now, the fringes, let's just say, sometimes I'll use the Vulcan wipe, right? Like it's not going to hit the center. It'll just get those fringes. But then when I move to the center, usually I use these two or these two to kind of get the work done. And then that's going to get a first initial quick little dip because I want to just get off. I just want to get the bulk of the damage done, right? I just want to and then do a survey, right? I don't want to smear it anywhere else and get it out to the suburbs. You know, what's on the inner city needs to stay there. And then push buttons, guys. This is the time. Push buttons, right?